Okay, that's good. It lets me like pick the section that I'm on. Look at all this, dude. I've had to go through so much crap. We are now in the Fall of the Sea King. Oh, right, it makes you hit start, whatever. I know that there's like on DOS, there's oh no, in the layoffs today, Perfect Dark is now canceled. Is that really happening? Hang on. Perfect Dark canceled 1 hour ago. RPG site VG247 is hinting at Perfect Dark being canceled. Changing this to misleading. Alex Donaldson posted saying he doesn't know if Perfect Dark's been canceled. Do you have a source for that? At Why Am I Here?
There's something underneath that floor. A few carefully placed charges should do the trick.
Wario64, Windows Central. Microsoft is closing down the whole studio. Okay, that seems pretty bad for the game then. That's not a good sign. Either the game will be passed off to a different studio, which, I mean, shit, Rare's available. It just occurred to me, you know who's available now? The people who made Perfect Dark. I mean, they probably can't, this isn't gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah, you can't even whip that. But, yeah, I don't know. Mike, what the hell? For what it's worth, I thought that the gameplay in that trailer they showed of Perfect Dark, like, a year or two ago, looked pretty good. And a lot of people were positive about it. So, like, just, just like what? So weird. So weird that Microsoft, I don't know, dude. It's like, it just is like what I truly don't understand what they're doing. It's like you spend billions upon billions of dollars, literal billions, acquiring a lot of like top tier developers, a lot of really big companies that make big games that people like. And it's like being bought by Microsoft is just like the touch of death where it's like you will now no longer ever be able to release games. Like how are they so incapable of releasing even one singular video game? I'm gonna have to actually spear gun those guys, I think. They're too aggro. It's kind of funny how they're divers, but they're still wearing the Nazi armband on the outside of the diving suit. Have I seen this video? The future of Xbox. No, I have not seen this video. I will hold on to this for after the stream. One of the first members of the Xbox team. Interesting. I feel like I don't know. Xbox is just such a joke. Just such a joke now. Maybe it was always a joke. Okay, I guess I can't blow that up yet. Wait, but this is just a dead end, so what? I think I probably know what they want me to do. They want me to blow up this guy's foot? No? Yeah, there we go. Blow up this guy's foot. Yeah, I mean, they used to get shit done. They made consoles. Some of the consoles were even good. They made games, some of which are even good. But it's just like, I don't like what. Wait, how did that do nothing? How did that do nothing? I don't know. We live in a strange time for video games. Not that video games are that old. It's weird to say it that way. Not that video games are even old enough to say like, "Oh, it certainly is a weird time, isn't it?" Like, it's the only time. But so much money being flushed down the toilet on different obviously bad ideas, acquisitions that result in nobody making any games. It's just, I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on. Like, did Microsoft buy Activision for however many $billion that was? Literally just, I mean, yes, the answer is yes. But did they buy them literally like just for like access to Call of Duty? And not any of the other 1 billion things that they've had going on over the years? The answer is yes, but like damn guys, like why? I don't know, and like it's just bad. Everything everything about all of the buyouts is just like, what the hell went on there? It just, I say this a lot, but I really truly do believe, and maybe this is delusional of me, that if they put me in charge, I would do a lot better. And I think if they put pretty much anyone in charge, they would do a lot better. I don't think that's a special me talent. And this goes for Sony as well, of course. I think if you put internet randos in charge, they would do a much better job. They would release more products. The games would be better. And then people would buy the console because it has good games on it. It's not hard. Oh, I think I see what they mean. Now that that's been done, the water will have stopped flowing to the main room. Oh, well, hang on a second. People did buy the PS5 and it has no games, you're right. Yeah, things are very stagnant. Stagnation plus like laying off everybody. Wait, did I just clip through that? Did I just clip through? Hold up, did I just do a skip? Hold the fuck up. Can I hold up? No. No, I'm just really stupid. I thought that I had to go through here, but you don't. You just have to come back up. Never mind. No skip. No skip. I don't know. What was I just saying? Oh, yeah. It's just like, I don't know. It bothers me so much. As someone who mostly plays older games, like from this era, where it's just like, you know, in the 2000s, they would actually release fucking video games. I'm pretty sure that's a profitable strategy. Not sure what was wrong with the way things were being done, that things are now being done this way, where there's constant massive flops, everybody losing their jobs, and yet for some reason also every game just keeps getting canceled, so that and they just release barely anything. It's just bizarre. I don't know. I'm not privy to the financials actually because I haven't like, these are all public companies. The financials are out there, but I don't exactly have the lore. But like, how much money could they be making, really? I'm Googling it. Xbox profit. All right, here we go. For Microsoft's last quarter, the whole company, the Xbox division specifically, has posted year-over-year revenue growth. Well, where is there a link to that somewhere? No, there's not a link to that anywhere. I'm not really sure what they want me. Do they want me to grapple on this? Yes. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Why am I here? Okay. Where are we at? Earnings call, financial statements. All right, financial statements. Fuck it. Show me your spreadsheet, Microsoft. Where is Xbox? Financing. Cap. Like, where? Do they not have it split out on this spreadsheet? It just is the whole company, as if I care. As if I care about the rest of Microsoft. I'm sure they're doing great. But it bothers me a lot, regardless of anything else. It bothers me a lot to see how few games come out these days compared to how many games used to come out, as far as like from the platform holders. Nintendo is mostly still okay. Like like there you go. Nintendo's immune to this because their games aren't so fucking expensive, I feel like. I mean, yeah, like they'll say the percentages, but I want to know. I want to know if they actually make money or if it's like, good news, guys. Revenue's up 150%, down from negative 10 billion to only negative 5 billion. It's like, well, but yeah, it does bug me. I've really fucked up this guy's leg, but it won't, like you can see with that at the end of the day, he's gonna fall and break that. But like, how did this clear? No. Oh, hold up. No. Like, I don't play a ton of games. I don't play a ton of new games. I mostly play old games. But how Like if you're a new game player, if you're just like some Zoomer or something, who's like who's like following new releases and will like play new games when they come out. Like how are you existing as a gamer? The new releases are not providing sustenance. There aren't that many of them. I feel like it has to be something that was over here. Yeah, I was gonna say the answer is Fortnite. Here we go. Yeah, I'm just kind of dumb. Oh, Supple Hotel. Oh, wait, no, this is also nothing, huh? How do I get this guy? Um, do people like that actually exist? Um, well, Tapioca did not respond to our request for comment. Just like jump into his ass and then it. This is definitely a dead end, and there's also no more TNT there. Is that true? Is Disney planning a full reboot of Indiana Jones? I'm not really sure. I'm not sure that that's a very good idea. Again, not that I'm the pro media strategist or whatever. Like, maybe they know something I don't, but just looking at it, just like looking at it, they did release a movie a couple years ago. They did a new Indiana Jones movie, like maybe 2 years ago or last year or something. And it flopped pretty hard, which to me indicates that people do not care about Indiana Jones. And, I'd be interested in knowing, they probably, I don't know if that movie's on like Disney Plus or whatever. I bet it is. So, like, maybe they know the demographics. But I feel like if you had the Disney Plus, like, who's watching this movie demographic info, I feel like you would find that it is probably boomers who would like the people who would care about Indiana Jones would care even less if you rebooted it with some other actor, you know? That's my read on the situation. But like, if you're trying to capture a new audience, like I get that. I kind of understand the premise, but the new audience is gonna know that this is some boomer shit. Like, Indiana Jones. Like, I don't know. Unless you. Like, the new audience you're looking for is gonna be like that stupid old shit from the 1980s. No. Not even with a different actor. Not even if you reboot it. At least that's what I think. Yeah, you can't turn with the whip, so I can't turn to face him. I don't know. I'm not so confident. About rebooting Indiana Jones. I don't know. Yeah, but like... Yeah. Oh, there's, hold up. We got vines over there. I don't know how to get over there, but there's vines. We just like jump from down here. Yes, okay.
Now I just need to give it a push in the right place.
Cool. Potential giant squid boss. I guess I'm just very pessimistic about things. But I would just try to make a new thing. Like, this is such a, like, lukewarm, dumb guy who thinks he's a smart guy take. But, you know, the reason why all of these franchises exist is because someone made something new. And nowadays you can go to the franchise well, but someone had to come up with that shit. So it's kind of like, what if you just came up with a new one? Like, you do have to do that. You gotta refresh the well. I have no idea what's happening in this boss right now. I'm shooting the orbs. Like, I think I see, because they want me to plant the TNT on. They want me to plant TNT on the pillars. Well, Indiana Jones won't shoot the glowing weak points, so I'm not sure that that's... Like, if he won't lock onto them like he will with the orbs. You have free aim. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, in that case... Yeah, it'll lock onto the orbs, but not the eyes. You have to free aim for the eyes. Well, I used a ton of ammo. This might be a failed attempt just because I can't get more ammo. And I've already used way too much. I'm like getting orbed or something. I could have two-cycled this. You can plant multiple. I'm getting orbed on. I mean, did that do anything? What? That lowered the water level? Have I beached the Kraken? Is that how we beat him? I mean, I think this is a kid gamer versus adult gamer thing. My problem is that I can never see things. I don't notice stuff. I'm not very observant. But it's not actually hard, so I think the difference is just kid gamer versus adult gamer.
Save it, sweetheart. I got what you wanted. Now tell me what's really going on here. Why didn't you and Kai warn me about the Nazis?
The man you know as Marshal Kai is not who he appears to be. Kaiti Chan is not just an officer in the army, he's also the head of the Black Dragon Triad, the most powerful criminal syndicate in China.
You mean the spooky-looking dude who hired me is actually evil?
So I'm guessing you're not his secretary.
I'm working undercover for the Chinese government, monitoring the Black Dragon Triad. I hoped to
Who even is the Chinese government in the 1930s? Aren't they in, like, Civil War mode right now? China, 1930s.
Once you beat Von Beck to the first piece of the mirror, Kai saw his opportunity to double-cross the Nazis and keep the heart for himself.
He's as mad as the Nazis.
That's why we must enter the tomb and remove the heart before Kai or the Nazis get there.
Why should I trust you?
First of all, I could have left you back there with the Nazis, and secondly, you don't have anything I need.
Good point. Please tell me you have...
My Chinese history knowledge is weak, but she's probably talking about the modern day Taiwanese, like those guys. it seems like they were generally in charge.
Have I mentioned how absolutely stunning you look in that dress?
It's the third time you've mentioned it, Dr. Jones. Let's stick to business, shall we?
So, where's your smuggler friend?
Wuhan's helped me several times. He'll be here.
And he'll take us to Kai's fortress?
Yes. Where we'll
Does
find
Indiana
the
Jones
pieces
do
and
this
the
kind of
culture.
thing?
The Pa what?
We're playing like a
Warren
James
Gunn
Bond
once
game
used
now.
in King's Tomb. There are things worse than Nazis.
Wonderful.
Something's not right. Wait here.
Great timing. Thanks.
From the gentleman in balcony number 2, sir.
Enjoy the show, Dr. Jones.
Opening of Temple of Doom. I don't remember that. Because I mentioned yesterday, but I did group watch that with people on Discord, but I missed like the first 20 minutes of it. So I might have missed this part. I think the 4-hit combo is best. If you do, it's XXAA, and then you get the 4th hit. Normally you only get 3. This game needs like certain James Bond games from this era have a system where when you do something cool, it gives you a certified James Bond moment. We need Indiana Jones moments, I think.
That's not gonna work.
It's crazy how much James Bond just clips. I mean, It's crazy how much Indiana Jones just clips through stuff in this game. He doesn't clip all the way through, but like visually, this does look jank as fuck, right?
That's not gonna work.
Like it kind of just. It kind of just makes me feel like I'm about to clip through at any time. That's why I thought that I did earlier. I've been ready for it this whole time, because it just seems so close to being busted. his reach is just a little bit better than mine. There we go.
That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work. Oh,
Fortune and
artifact.
glory, here I come.
Man, there's, you know, there's like finding a cool artifact in like an ancient tomb, and then there's just this, which is just blatantly stealing from this establishment. Like we did not find that artifact any more than like you find something that you stole from someone. It's right there. It was on display, and it's just, oh, artifact. Don't mind if I do. What am I holding? Oh, I'm holding the canteen. I'm like, why is Indiana Jones only, like, doing the backhand slap to people? Wait, this just... How did this just loop back around on itself? I was already here.
That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work. I hit some kind of switch up there. But I don't know what that switch did anymore. That might have been... I don't know. I'm going back up. I think I missed something. There was another dude waiting for me outside, though. Even though there's nothing different down there as far as I can tell. It's weird. I wonder if the point of the switch was to raise the curtain, and for some reason I, like, didn't. Like, did I just not even pull the switch before? The switch still has... It's now doing nothing. Shit, what did that switch do?
That's not gonna work.
No whip, so I can't, like, do a crazy whip thing. I guess I have the mask now. I guess that's not an artifact as well, because it's in my inventory. What am I doing? To rescue Mei Ying. From where?
That's not That's not gonna work.
Why couldn't I have just pulled that switch a long time ago? Like, surely I did have to do all of that. But I could have just pulled that switch ages ago. We are in China. I don't know if they would have had Chinese-themed restaurants. I guess the Chinese theater existed, right? In, like, LA, so maybe. But no, this is Chinese-themed China. Like a Canadian-themed restaurant. I don't know.
This ought to even up the odds.
First of all, what is a Canadian-themed restaurant? How do you do that? How do you execute the theme?
Hey, 你给我站住！
I'm just super dead here. Yeah. I got weirdly completely flipped around. Yo, there's an ice cream truck driving by outside. Anyone want anything? I think I'm gonna go and get one of those Sonic the Hedgehog gumball eye things.
This ought to even up the odds.
I would love to get you the Choco Taco, but I think they were discontinued. Like a year or two ago. It's fucked up because they're the best. I think they discontinued the Choco Taco. These like waist-high boxes that Indiana Jones just really wants to climb up. Keep breaking the combat because he keeps trying to climb the boxes. Yeah, people were mad about it online at the time, including me. I was mad about it. The Choco Taco was clearly the best. How could they just cut it like that? Med kit. Not the chair. Not the other chair. No, not that chair either.
Jackpot.
That thing.
你给我站住！
Fuck it. Use the med kit. Why not? Yeah, Choco Taco stopped producing in 2022. A great shame. It kind of is, though. This game's not that important.
Dr. Jones, I presume.
Yeah, who the hell are you?
My name is Wu Han. I'm here to meet Mei Ying,
Well, you just missed her.
and so I noticed. Please get in. We must hurry.
Don't you own a car? I don't think this is working.
Look under the seats.
All right, now we're gaming. I like the crappy 1930s cars breaking down, like their tires just fall off.
Wuhan, are you trying to lose them?
Oh no. Please don't get off at the docks. They're gonna make me do a docks level, I just know it. No game is safe from docks levels. Oh, come on. This is more like it though, gameplay-wise. Like, not that this is the most original or thrilling gameplay, but this feels a little bit more like actually playing the Indiana Jones movie. You know, action set pieces happen. Something much worse than docks. There's really not that much that I like less than a docks level. If they had licensed Homicide Chat, maybe I should have been playing Homicide Chat over that.
Hurry up! Ming! Where are they taking her?
To Kai's fortress on Penglai Island, most likely.
We'll have to move fast. Where's your boat?
At the next dock. Hop in.
I think I'll walk.
Well, the only submarine level that I can think of, I don't know if anyone here has played, James Bond, The World Is Not Enough on N64, but Twine heads know. The World Is Not Enough ends with multiple submarine levels, and they are pretty bad.
Figures.
Good luck. I'll be here when you get back.
Aren't you coming along?
They are actually
What
really
good is riding
horrible.
Mei Ying if you can't get off the island?
Right.
You have to do this like underwater escape from the submarine as it's like flooding level at the end of the game. And it's just like, oh man. Timed underwater maze section for the final boss of Twine. It's just terrible. There's like this weird shit you have to do that like they don't explain at all. It's just Alright. The Secret of Penglai Lagoon. This looks like a bunch of stuff I have to do. I feel like I've just been playing water levels for so long in this game. Indiana Jones and the endless water levels. Like, basically all of Istanbul was a water level after that beginning part. And now, after like an hour and a half of that, we're back here in another water level. But yeah, I'm gonna step away for a sec. I will be right back, and then I guess we'll get started on figuring this out. Okay, I'm back. I saw someone posted in the N64 Mania Discord the official Jeff Keighley report. A Perfect Dark is dead. Like, literally, what are they doing? Not to circle back around to this, but like, literally, what are they doing? Okay, this is never gonna work. I don't have anything for that guy. I have to leave him alone for now. Old-timey diver. Well, I did locate a charge, so now we're going through the lagoon wall, which is somewhere. And it might be with the old-timey diver, because he was next to a broken wall. I think I just gotta run in there and plant the charge.
Fireworks. I'll give them fireworks.
The sharks are like... They swim at the same speed Indy does, so if they get right behind you, then you've just got the shark. Oh god. The shark will just be like stuck behind you. Yeah, the sharks are also Nazis. That's what it means. Either that or the Nazis are also sharks in those diving suits. Get up there, thank you. Okay, wait, why even... Like, alright, I'm up here now. Can I make this jump? I guess I have to try it. Yep, okay. You did miss the Kraken. I got him. You gotta be kidding me. There's a dude up there to just edge guard. That is super annoying. We've got edge guarding, guys. Oh. I don't know. Is it? Cool. This game sucks, man. I'm so tired of this. Like, come on. It just... You couldn't have got up there, Indiana Jones. I literally more than halfway up, and then he just doesn't grab the ledge. You have to climb really high up on this vine for him to have the height. They're just gonna ledge guard me. They can shoot me from back here. Yeah, I missed the jump anyway because of just like the shit doesn't work right. I kind of think Galleon is better than this. I kind of think Galleon was more fun. I don't know if I have a gun. Even if I do, I can't really make shots at that distance. Maybe with free aim. Let me try it. Ah, free aim. You have to really... okay. There we go. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's just like... pretty shit. I'm gonna die to this shark from repeatedly failing the jump over and over because the mechanics are just not very good. Like, when they work, but they're not that fun. And then they just don't work a lot of the time. Specifically the whip I'm talking about. Like, the whip... The range on the whip is just, like, super fucked, and it just doesn't work half the time. So it's just, like, kind of a boring at best game that then sometimes is really annoying when they're not giving you a checkpoint or when you're dealing with shit like this. Like, why didn't... Like, come on. I literally got this on the first try, and I'm never going to be able to get it again. Thank you. I complained about the entire time. Yeah. I am a giant complainer. I don't know. My most common review score is a 2, and it's not even close. I'm sorry for being this way. Hey, I can't believe I actually found that. This is probably optional, though, I bet. This is just going to be an artifact.
Not bad. Sometimes I impress even myself.
Oh. Huh. Free rocket launcher.
Jackpot.
And the Sankai plate. I mean, yeah, I don't drop games. I will be playing this whole thing. Gotta beat the game. That it? Was it just him? Am I gonna be able to get... Yes. No, that's not just it. Dude, I literally... Fuck this game. They just like... That's just kind of dumb that they hang around and hide and come out like one every minute to trick you into thinking there's no more. And they just pop out and shoot you. It's stupid. Looks promising. I mean, it kind of functions, but it's less dynamic and interesting than Galleon.
I'll try not to blow my
It's less like fast-paced than Prince of Persia. How did it hit me from back here? Like, what? The fuck? How is this not? That's so dumb.
Not bad. Sometimes I impress even
It's
myself.
actually just stupid. Okay, this time they're actually maybe... Wait, what? Who just shot me? Who just shot me? Huh? Is there a guy behind me now? No. No idea what happened there. What? Literally, who is shooting me? Like, there was a guy all the way at the end of the hallway there at the end, but I don't think it was him. I'm just gonna do this thing with the mounted gun first, and then we'll go back for the plate and the Shrek. There was a guy right under the gun. So he was hiding under the ledge and then shooting up at me. Incredible. Yeah. There he is. It's him. The gun doesn't reach there. I don't know how to get that guy. I'm gonna have to, like, actually get him myself. Oh, the gun does reach there. Okay.
Boom.
I'm not taking chances. Backing all the way up to there.
Not bad. Sometimes I impress even myself.
This thing can't be put away. You can only drop it. Where would he put it? in the same place he puts all his other guns.
There's some kind of an entrance up on that cliff. I'm gonna need a lift.
I have no idea what else I'm gonna do with this thing, because I can't... I feel like as soon as I have to like, climb a ladder or something, they're gonna make me drop it.
Boom.
Now that I'm up here, I can... Ah, ladder. Door is freaking out. Table leg. I'm trying to get up there. This is like the third crane level. The developers are very proud of crane. Their crane that they made. Oh, it's this. I thought we were trying to hook the, like, metal thing down there. Well, if I'm trying to, right now, the crane's holding the platform there. I'm trying to get up there. I have no idea what that means for where I want this thing. We want this. Well, did I control how high up I raised this? I'm not sure that I did. I think it's just like this. No, I do control it. Maybe that? Okay. Oh, man. He tried. He tried it on me. He tried slipping off. I think failing that jump would be super annoying. Having to go back to doing the mounted machine gun section again. Avoiding guards where possible. No.
I've got a bad feeling about this. This ought to even up the odds.
Honestly, just looking for healing around here. I feel like there should be... They haven't given me a fountain in a while. I feel like there ought to be one.
You've got to be kidding me.
Turn off the Warnung.
Jetzt hast du kein Glück mehr, Yankee.
Yeah. Gotta pull the lever for ads.
Times like this, I realize I should have kept that teaching job.
I see that you have brought the third shard of the mirror. Good. The stars are in perfect alignment. We will hold the ritual tonight.
Don't be so hasty, Marshal Kai, or whatever it is you call yourself these days. There is still the matter of the American. Jones,
He's got the model
man you
blimp.
sent to Prague to steal the second
Blimps
piece
are
from
so
me.
cool.
You have violated our agreement.
Nonsense. If you are not so incompetent, I would have had no need of Jones. He accomplished more in 2 weeks than you have in the last 2 years.
Watch your tongue! I advise you to remember whom you are speaking to, and who I represent.
It is you who will watch your tongue while you are on my island. I allowed you to construct this facility.
He's got little models of a bunch of things. He's got a model watchtower for some reason.
Your Führer will
I get the
have
plane and the
total
blimp,
control
but the
of
tower?
Until then, don't forget where you stand in the order of things.
That one can't be trusted.
No, he cannot. He must be eliminated as soon as the heart of the dragon has been recovered. I shall see to it personally.
This is such like a crappy office too. I don't know. This whole... I would not want to have my office with all of my cool blimp models I collect in this like shitty corrugated metal warehouse.
Halt!
Zurück zum Posten!
Your paper sign order, mein Herr. Go ahead.
That's the way to the
I'm keeping my
conference
blimp
station.
models at home
If
where
I
they're
change
safer.
Clothes, I might even get a ride.
Bro, let me in. I get that I wasn't supposed to do that, but also, like, let me in. Oh, that's bad. Maybe I should just let them kill me and start this over. Find a way into the U-boat pens. Come on, Harrison Ford, your head is above water. Breathe. Breathe, Harrison. Oh. I don't think this is gonna work. Also, I'm kind of stuck in this corner now. I can't... He won't turn around. Ah, here we go.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah, this can't really go well for me. I think he's the type to have an elaborate model train set in his basement. That kind of guy.
Yes.
Oh. Well. Oh, wait. No, hang on, what? Why would you come up here? So glad that the Germans set up mounted machine guns pointed at them instead of the other way around. Thanks, guys. just turn that off. Oh god. Please. Why is there no fountain anywhere? My health sucks.
Boom.
Surely even Nazis have to drink water.
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, this canteen's been empty for like the entirety of... I'm not sure I've found a single fountain ever since we came to this like docks slash U-boats slash whatever. The door icon is there. How do I... I have a terrible idea. Did that open it? No. The hell? It's probably got something to do with that. If I go in here. Yeah. This'll open it.
Party of one?
Make your way to the gondola station. Locate a disguise and security papers. Okay. Lever? Move the big, like, crane thing. No, no Warnung. Well, I'm finding a ton of medkits, so I guess it's fine that there's just no water anywhere to refill the thing with. I guess it's just fine. Come on, what do you mean you can't climb on that? Indiana Jones, please. What? Who activated the Warnung? Who did that? Oh, okay, we got... Well, he's leaving. He's leaving now, right? No, he's staying. Alright.
These
That's
security papers should
papers.
get me past the checkpoint.
I'm not sure who keeps activating the alarm. There's someone out there.
That's not gonna work.
Nah, you can't get the flamethrower. Someone just keeps activating it. There's nothing I can do about that. Here's my disguise. Now no one will know that I'm secretly Indiana Jones.
I think this is probably an exception.
Why is there a door icon here? Okay.
Sergeant, Colonel Siemens requires a special messenger to deliver a high-security letter to Herr von Beck. A motorcycle is waiting out front to take you to the command center. Sergeant, aren't you forgetting something?
Heil Hitler.
Get on with it.
I think so. I think so.
Boom.
Das war Indiana Jones. Wir haben Glück, dass wir noch am Leben sind.
Something about Indiana Jones? Say that again? Well, I'm in disguise, so infiltrate the air ducts. Man, look at my health right now. I'm a mess. Should probably... Yeah, am I full on medkits? I can use one and then just get this for free. Cool.
That's not gonna work.
Maybe I should just beat them all up. And by beat them up, I mean that. But, now what? Maybe we pull the... Well, this one doesn't say Warnung. Maybe it's not an alarm. Okay, that one was not an alarm. It just looked like the alarms, but it doesn't say Warnung. So I guess that's how you know. I don't think this is gonna work. Hang on. Can I go back, or am I about to get chopped up by this fan? Okay. I don't know if they make fans with that strength in real life. That's like such a... That's such a video gamey thing. Like, you have to get through this place, but there's a giant fan, and the fan will chop you up if you don't stop it first. There are so many games where you have to stop the fan, and like, in real life, would the fan really do that, or could you just go through? And like, the fan blade would just like stop on your body, and you'd just be like, ow, I got whacked by the fan, but it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like, it's not like fan blades are sharpened IRL.
Nice.
I have another guy who snuck into the vents and then became a skeleton. I don't know how he died. He had a med kit on him.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Be like being smacked with a metal bat. Yeah. You know, that's fair. It probably would be pretty bad. Because, like, they probably, you know, even if it's a blunt object, like a bat, the fans do probably still spin pretty fast, and they are, like, rigid, made of metal. So I guess it would probably actually kind of suck. Just had to activate the Warnung, didn't you? Oh my god, I'm getting beat up by like 8 guys. Go away. Immediately lose the gun. I should you know what? Just kill me. This has been a disaster. Reset me. Reset this. Maybe not, because they did kind of just instantly seem to, like, go into fighting stance. Yeah, like, they know. They know. The double. The double. Is this another crane? Hang on.
They shut off the power to the gondolas. There's gotta be a generator room around here somewhere.
I love a good gondola too, I will say. This is pretty cool. We're gonna get on that gondola and it's gonna start playing the Half-Life 1 opening. A monorail is also nice.
I'm gonna be a rich man if I ever get out of this alive.
And they were just keeping that scroll in a box over there. Is it just like all power offs? This continues to do nothing. Oh no, we got a fan. Well, medkits are pretty heavy. If you've played PUBG, you know this. Medkits take up a lot of space.
That's not gonna work.
How do I get on to... Oh. Chain. Oh my god, you can nearly overshoot that. This is unbelievably sketch, dude. I hate this. Yup, fuck this game. Actually, fuck this game. Whenever you have to do the double whip, there's just like an 80% chance it's not gonna work. And I'm gonna have to redo this so many times. They put it all the fucking way up there, dude. The single whip is already questionable enough. The double whip that they put that deep into the level is just like, actually fuck this game. Well, I think that we're taking like the illegitimate way up, you know, whereas like normal people would take the normal person's way up, but we don't have access to that because Indiana Jones. So we gotta do it the hard way. It's flawless on PC. It is super not flawless here. The whip things all have tiny weird hitboxes where it just doesn't work most of the time. You try to whip something, you gotta stand in the exact right spot. That's been like my #1 annoying thing in this game. The whip spots are way too precise. It's sort of timing based, but there's absolutely no cue as to what the timing is, and I fail it constantly. So I don't know if the timing is just extremely tight or what, but like, damn. Oh, I didn't turn off, oh, hold up. Oh, nope, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Okay. Like, there's probably... Well, I guess I don't really see what the alternate way up here would have been. But there's clearly some way to get up here that doesn't involve what I just did. Because you couldn't have done that. Alright, here we go again. Okay, got it. Yeah, the timing is just, like, very early, I guess. They have lights in the vents. I guess they do have lights in the vents. That is a bit weird. You know, it's that they're easier to sneak through. It's good. It's very accommodating. After that one guy with the med kit died in the vents, they had to, you know, they now have to make the vents more accessible so that that doesn't happen. It's kind of like how if someone is robbing your home and then like they get injured robbing your home. But like not in a self-defense way, more in like a why is your home booby trapped, you lunatic? I think they can sue you and win. I think if you booby trap your home, robbers who spring the trap and get injured can sue for that and it works. So, like, it's like that, where like you're not supposed to be in the vents, but because that guy died in the vents one time, they have to make sure that if you do go into the vents, you don't die.
I think it's time to find a new career.
Holy shit, how do I get out of here? What? What is hitting me? There's some guy with a gun. That's what it is. I thought it was the lightning. It's not. I need medkit now. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, here we go. This is specifically what I was thinking of. Someone was trespassing on this guy's land, so he set up a shotgun booby trap, and the guy who got hit by the shotgun booby trap didn't die. And then like sued him or something. I'm not reading that right now, but I think that's what happened. Do I really just have to... Oh, wait, I see. Well, we had to put on a disguise so that we could sneak in, and now that we're in, we're just still wearing the disguise. It's going to be the end of the game, and we're going to get back to America, and the Americans are going to be like, so why are you still wearing that disguise, Indy? And he'll still be here with the armband on and everything, like, oh, you know, you never know. Figured I might as well just keep it on. You never know. It just fits really well, and my other clothes are at the dry cleaners. Indiana Jones, it is 1942. Why are you still wearing that?
Schnell! Schnell!
Don't shoot me, please. I'm gonna get shot.
So much for stealth and disguise. Time to ditch the goon suit.
Oh man, we're actually getting... I was just assuming that we weren't actually gonna get like a proper level out of this, but we totally are. This is pretty cool. And I do love gondolas, so like really just like all uncommon forms of transportation I think are fun. Whether that's a blimp or a gondola or like a monorail. A funicular is good, but like a funicular is good. But it's probably my least favorite. It's basically just an elevator, but on an incline, so it doesn't do it for me in the same way. You know, it does it is really iconic, like in Akira and stuff like that. I think that's a thing in Akira, right? The like sci-fi funicular. Metal Gear as well. I don't know. You know when you're at airports and they've got the human conveyor belts? It's like, I guess only big airports, but like they've got them at all the airports I go to anyway, or it's like you know, the ground is like a conveyor belt and you walk on it and you go super fast. That's fun. Those should just, I don't know why that's like an airport only thing. I really don't know why that's an airport only thing. That shit is the future. That's true, they do have at, there was one at Universal. I was there at GDQ in 2020, and I think there was like a, super long walkway to get into the park, because we walked into the parks from that hotel, and the super long walkway had... please don't have pictures of me. This is a really long gondola ride, though. Like, damn. Still gondoling over here. Can this thing go any slower? Get in the cave. My health is totally fine. I'm not concerned about it. But like, damn. It's an incredibly slow gondola. Well, I feel like when you're doing supervillain shit, first of all, if he had the money to build this like crazy ass gondola, get in the cave, dude. Then he's got the money for his own US Air Force. Like, he's just got the same guy. I don't know. That's a good point, because it's not like we're fighting the military here. We're fighting just like a guy. And I think the guy was said to be like some kind of triad organized crime guy. And I guess he is working with the Nazis, so maybe that's them. But like, that's a lot of planes.
I need an edge.
Oh, it actually opened. Literally, I just assumed it wouldn't because... Okay, why would that door open and then this one doesn't? What are we doing here? He's telling me to Schnell. Dude, the guns in this game have honestly just been kind of annoying the whole time. They're very effective against Indiana Jones. And then whenever I try to shoot people, the bullets just go through him. Alright, cool. What? Turning around while in first person was making him pivot a little bit, and I think he slipped off the edge. Either that or the other guy pushed me. Where are we in the game now? Good question. Well, there was the Shanghai missions, and then that's where, like, when we were in the city, and then after that, we got out of the city. And, came here. We're in China. We're still in China somewhere. But we're, like, out in the middle of nowhere type China.
I'll try not to blow myself up.
Yes. That's the name of the level. I have no idea if that's a real place. Getting schnelled. Dude, and then of course he spawns in right fucking next to me. Guy. It is a legendary land in Chinese mythology, and the second result is the Indiana Jones wiki. Alright. So not a real place. You've got to be kidding me. Fuck this. I'm out of here. I don't have to take this from you, flamethrower guy. I kind of do. Hello, Indiana Jones. A small district of Yantai City with a population of 400,000. Yeah, very small. Quaint. Yeah, like, you know in like country music and stuff when they're singing about how much they love small towns or whatever? When in the Chinese equivalent of country music, they sing romantically about cities that only have 400,000 people. Oh, take the gun out, Jones. That's not gonna work. What? Where? Who even just shot me? Where did that come from? There's a guy down there. That's where it came from. Cool map though. New Zealand present as well, which is good. You always have to check for that when you see a map somewhere.
Jackpot.
The New Zealand thing, there are tons of like, I remember there used to be, I think it was like a gimmick Twitter account back in the day or something that was just like, either that or it was a subreddit, I don't remember, but there were people who are collecting maps that don't have New Zealand on them, because like New Zealand is, you know, all the way over there, you know, on our normal maps there, it's even farther to the right than Australia. And so it for some reason, I guess for those reasons, it tends to they tend to forget to include it on maps a lot, or accidentally crop it out because they don't realize they're cropping out New Zealand. So there are tons of examples of like maps that don't have New Zealand on them. Not really sure what I'm doing right now. Like, how does this call another gondola? Okay, I think I should go call the gondola instead of messing with this. Why would there be a map? Why would a map have multiple Polands? That I don't get how that could happen. Is it something about like the Indonesia flag being the same? Where do you put the second Poland? Wait, how do I... If the goal of this is to call a second, but
That's not good.
it's literally just a straight shot. I have to get down there somehow, maybe. Yeah, we can tell you copied our map because you copied our second Poland. I feel like that's a little bit egregious. There's fake street names, and then there's LMAO, dude. The two Polands. Maybe because there's... Then you can say that there's multiple... I don't know. I'm working on... this joke needs workshopping, but you see what I'm going for, right? I've never had a negative experience with any Polish people I've met on the internet. They seem like a good bunch. I don't know if there is muck. I've never heard of that before. This is news to me. Energylandia, which is a theme park in Poland. A Polish guy walked up to you and said, "Hello, American. No shootings, Poland."
Jetzt hast du kein Glück mehr.
Laughing, crying emoji. Dude, I can't shoot him. I'm okay. Americans absolutely demonized here. It's all good. I don't know too many Hungarians. There was this kid who I went to middle school with who was from Hungary, and he was kind of an asshole. And I think that's the only Hungarian I've ever known. And like, should I judge the entire country based off of one 12-year-old? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think hungry jokes to say, man, are you hungry? We're going to lunch. I think that drove him off the deep end.
That must be where I'll find Mei Ying.
Black Dragon Fortress. Okay. Extremely regional European stereotypes. I found out I have a friend who's Dutch. I think he was born here, but like the whole rest of his family came over from the Netherlands in the late 90s or some shit like that. Where do I go? And apparently there's beef between the Dutch and like Belgians. Apparently there's some kind of beef there and like stereotypes. And I'm like, man, who could possibly have an opinion on Belgium? They are, right? But if you think about it, that's not going to stop anyone. Here in America, we have stereotypes about people who live half an hour away in another state. Yeah, he's not even attempting to open that door, so... Yeah, half an hour away from here is also still the same state, but we get pretty regional with it here in the US is what I'm trying to say. Actually, I guess I could just, I guess I could get into New York in under half an hour. It would be... I'd have to catch the bus. I'd have to, like, catch the bus cycle to pull off the sub half an hour New York entry. Yeah, I don't know anything about Slovenia. Actually, I used to watch a dude who did San Andreas speedruns who I think was from Slovenia. And he seemed like a normal guy. I don't know. Eight hours driving is still the same state. Oof. Well, we've entered like this is not, you know, this is not high-speed rail China. We've now entered like still doing it the old-fashioned way China, in like a temple up in the mountains or something. Like we're in the Black Dragon Fortress, so
That's not gonna work.
yeah, everyone would think you're really cool if you go to Slovenia Muck. You should go there. Got the crossbow. No, not the spear. Not the spear. Drop that. You don't want to end up in Slovakia? Now, what's wrong with Slovakia, though? I've kind of always wanted to go to Estonia. I can't explain why. It looks nice there. I don't think there was a load. I think we're going back to the start of the fortress. Yep, we're going back to the start of the fortress. That sucks a little bit. Oh, okay, that nearly killed me. Oh my god, I'm just getting blasted because of this. Okay, get... These guys have so much health. Oh, and then they're trying to find a way to place the body. I have a feeling that I'm not really gonna get a lot of bullets anymore. But sure, I'll use 6 of them. Why not?
That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work.
That's
not gonna work. Is this gonna work? Yes. Oh shit. Free food. Dude, finally. The canteen has been empty. Although actually it looks like it filled itself somehow. But the canteen has mostly been empty for a really long time. Also, damn, did Indiana Jones just find a canteen upgrade? Is that what that was? And a tiger strength potion? Dude, this room is good.
住嘴！快回去做工。嘿啊
I need to get these guys to drop the... You know what? Throwing knife. I missed. I'm just dead. I'm actually just dead. I'm actually just dead. They just put you in the fucking blender. Now I have to spend another 8 years walking back there. They got me in the magic bullet blender, dude. I was just thinking about that last night and I had to go find it, and of course it was on YouTube. The legendary, iconic magic bullet blender infomercial. So good. Why did I get a ping? It's from GDQ. What? The hell is this? This is different. Hello, at runner on site, at commentator on site. We will be holding talent broadcast orientations this event to brief you on information on how to prepare yourself on site and the production process for your run. We highly encourage all you and your commentary crew to join in for an orientation. This is not required. Okay, see ya then.
你给我站住！
We aim to use this to inform you about the process and getting your run onto the stage for the best presentation possible. Huh. I mean, what could they possibly say? You literally just show up, plug your thing in, and then you go. It has gotten a little bit more complex over time. But mostly, you just show up and plug your thing in.
That's not gonna work.
I still legit think... I feel like it's so crazy how... when I did my run in 2018, I literally just walked on stage after the last guy finished and just plugged my PS3 in, and people just figured that meant that I was the guy. Like, nobody knew me. I didn't have to check in with anyone. I just hopped up on stage. I could have been just like anybody, and they wouldn't have known.
住嘴！快回去做工！嘿，你给我站住！
I mean, they didn't even know. I was just like sitting in the audience, and then the last guy finished, and I just said, well, guess I'll get up there then. But like, they didn't even know if I was there. Like, for all they know, I'm sleeping back at the hotel. They didn't even require you to like check in with them in the lead up to the run. I don't even really think they communicated with me on anything. Like, I think they were legit just like, your run is in, and then if your run is in, then you just show up at that time, but they don't like tell you anything about like, show up X hours ahead. There was no Discord to be in. It was literally just like, well, we said, you know, we know that there's supposed to be a PS3 run up next, and some guy is here plugging a PS3 in, so I guess that's him. And that's how it was. As recently as 2018, yeah, even when they were at that point raising like a shitload of money.
That's not gonna work.
Like the French guy who is in a picture. Are you thinking of how, are you thinking of that, like, the salt guy who somehow was on the field after the World Cup last year? Because that happened. I don't think he's French, though. I think he's, like, Turkish or something. A long time ago. Things are definitely better now with how they, setup times have gotten a lot better because they have 2 setups now. After years and years of them being like, no, we can't do 2 setups because of this, because of that. The tech people all say that we can't do 2 setups because this and that, and like they just have 2 setups now, and shocker, it's good, and now setup times are less. I bet I have to like pull a switch or something to open this. That's not gonna work. And this is not gonna work. Oh, here we go. Okay. Did you see that? Wait, I still can't get in. There's just a wall. What? Excuse me. Let me in. What is this? Well, I guess we're doing this level again. What the fuck is that? What happened? There was an invisible wall still. Maybe if I hit the switch again, it would like turn off the water or something. Maybe that's why they weren't letting me in there. There was some kind of water current that shoved me off. Like, I don't think I actually could have gotten back. This level sucks ass, dude. Like, what is this shit? Okay. These stupid spear guys who just block literally everything. Frank's Final Cup. I see. So he just somehow gets into the picture of them with the trophy. Oh, whoop. I tapped out by accident. I'm forgetting what to do. Hello? Thank you. Just gonna ignore these guys. Oh my god. The blender move is so bad. Surely they can't do that. They don't have whips. Those guys are just skippable. I feel like I haven't really... I should try and see if the spear is actually good. Like, what if it turns out that the spear is good? And I've just been sleeping on using spears the whole time. I've just been assuming that they're bad. Maybe the Tiger Strength Potion is the key. I have no idea what that is. Tiger Strength Potion. I mean, I figure, you know, you can take a guess based on the name, but... haven't seen any of those before. The Tiger Strength Potion.
That's not gonna work.
Really does sound like some kind of sketchy thing they would sell at a gas station.
That's not gonna work.
Hey, 你给我站住！
No blending, please.
That's not gonna work.
It's kind of cool that it's a visual upgrade for the canteen as well. Like, it's like a visibly larger canteen that we've got now. That's kind of neat. So if I pull this, but then water's coming out, and then that door opens, okay, there's gonna be a second switch in there that like turns the water off then. Holy shit. You're getting crossbowed. I don't even care. Hang on, I'm backing up for the free heal, dude. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do that after this. Alright, protect the master. I'm about to just get blended into oblivion, aren't I? Okay. I was not paying attention. I hope that turned the water off. Blenders were invented in 1922. I feel like it couldn't have been that hard to invent the blender. You know, it's just a motor. Like if the second you invent a motor and it's like, all right, what can I do with this? How do I sell people my motors? I feel like I feel like a blender is a pretty obvious thing where it's like, well, everyone's always mixing up food. What if we just put like a blade on the end? Also, I just feel like in general, that's like it's like a primal instinct. Like you ever see that video of like the box? Hang on, I have to find this now. Like, look at this horrifying machine. Someone has created this. The tentacle is holding a knife. Like, how do you turn that off? But what I'm saying is that, like, I think that when you see something like that, I think a guy's instinct is to put a knife on it. By the way, I'm counting this. Check it off. Do I count this? Maybe not. Maybe not. Look at Indy's crappy jumps in the water. Yeah, we were like kind of in a sewer or like a drainage canal, but like, no. We were there for like 1 second, not counting it.
站住！ 就是那个美国人，杀了他！
Dude, not the gong. Well, at least they don't have flamethrowers, because it's like ancient times up here. Like, dude, he broke his spear on me while doing the blender, but continued blending with no spear. The animation kept going.
That's not gonna work.
Okay, he almost actually got me. That would have been a little bit sad if I lost to the guy who was stuck in the corner. Yeah, fight me right next to the infinite free healing. That's perfect. I think it's time for me to leave. These guys keep coming. The knockback from getting hit in midair by things is pretty crazy. Oh my god, I can't. Yep, okay. Okay, you know what? You know what, guy? Yeah, I just had to do that. I hope I wasn't supposed to get one of those from somewhere. Like down there. I don't want to have to go back. I think I probably was supposed to get that from down there somewhere. Oh, I'm just dead. I'm not dead.
是那个美国人，杀了他！
Miraculously not dead. And now I'm dead. Well... Right now, I'm just trying to find... the bomb.
That's not gonna work.
你给我站住！
That's
I do hope we get to go to the terracotta soldiers at some point in this game. You know?
就是那个美国人，杀了他！
Because they kind of promised that on the box art, and the guy at the end of the first level kind of promised that, and then it just hasn't happened.
it's full.
It's full.
I'll try not to blow myself up. It's full.
It's full. It's full. It's full.
It's full.
It's full.
就是那个美国人，杀了他！ 你给我站住！
It's
think there was a guy. Yeah, here he is. A little bit afraid of what this guy can do. I gotta get rid of him. Yeah, a lot of the segments, like they're not even. Some of them are very short like that, and then some of them are like the one where we had to find the Kraken coin and it was like 45 minutes. There's not they're all over the place. Some of them are short like that. Well, oh, I'm not dead. Let's go. Health potion. I mean, don't mind if I do. Oh, that... Have I been missing max HP upgrades this entire game in addition to max canteen upgrades? Yeah, apparently I've been doing this at low percent. No upgrades at all. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm not dead. I'm not dead, but that is stupid. Oh, there's a whip spot there. Okay. Well, cool. Wait, no, 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 no. I gotta fill up. I want to kill these guys so that I can fill up. It'll be really cool to go into the next section with full canteen, even after everything that's happened.
You are a fool to betray us. You showed so much promise. In time, you might have become my empress and ruled at my side. Now, your life will serve a different purpose. You know the punishment for treason. Tonight, I will offer your soul as a gift to Kong Tien.
Donkey Kong?
Oh, yes. And then my master will make the Mirror of Dreams whole again. The dragon will be mine.
Even this guy has a master.
Will be swept aside in the
I thought
storm
that when they were saying protect the master, I thought they were talking about this guy. Boo-wah-ha-ha. Yo, what's up now? Thanks for the raid.
night ahead.
All right. Keep your skirt on. I'll have you out of there in no time. What was that?
Oh, it's gonna be a boss fight against, like... Yeah, this is classic. I see.
He looks like fun. Business before pleasure, Mei Mei.
How's this one been? Mostly a little bit boring. There are some kind of annoying levels and like stuff that isn't super clear, but aside from that, it's kind of just been a little bit boring.
I don't hit women, but in your case, I'll make an exception.
Okay, they block bullets. This has to be done hand to hand, probably. I was wondering if they were gonna let me just shoot them, and it's like, well, defeats the point a little bit if you can. But we are doing the twin martial arts ladies boss fight, which is, you know, a thing, I feel like. For whatever it's worth, Indiana Jones, like the movies are built on like genre cliche type action set pieces. That's the whole point. So we take this 100%. Also, damn though, they're weak. Also, yeah, my HP went back down. My max health decreased. It must have just been for that level. I think I wasted the HP potion. Probably should have saved that for like the final boss or something, but I thought it was just gonna be, I thought it was just a med kit, except now we're in China, so it's a potion. I thought it was just gonna be like a med kit replacement type item when I used it.
Sweetheart, we have a date with destiny.
A human-sized bird cage. Look, I've got a really big bird that needs caging. Do they make birds that big? That was a stupid thing to say. Are there birds that big? Yeah, there's like ostriches and stuff. So this is, I figure they must have in-house blacksmithing. Cause like look at where we're at. Like they're not They're not like hiring people and being like, yeah, like there was scaffolding on the building outside. You know that that's not just like a random construction company. Like they didn't bid on the contract to come up here and restore the spooky evil temple. Like it's, you know, they've got their own guys for these sorts of things. Just like The Last of Us 2. Well, if The Last of Us 2 is like that, and it won Game of the Year from Jeff Keighley, then, you know, that means it's good when Indiana Jones does it. What? What? Okay, now we've just got zombies. Now we've got martial arts zombies. And no, that's not a hot take. Slides in games are usually pretty fun. I can't think of any, well, okay, I just thought of one bad slide level, and it is that one slide level from Galaxy 2, where you're like on a tree. That level sucks. Other than that, though, I can't think of any bad slide levels. It's not that bad. When they ask you to get the purple coins on it, and like the controls kind of suck, and like you have to go upside down, it just, bad level. It's not that it's hard. Nothing in Galaxy 2 is particularly hard. It's just that it sucks. You know, it's like getting the... It like sucks for the same reason that the levels where you fly on the bird suck. Where it's like, it's not that this is hard, but don't make me do this. Post-Sunshine traumatic stress. Look. The Sandbird is good. Aside from the fact that it's really easy to clip through the Sandbird, which is, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to the haters. You get 1 point. It is incredibly easy to clip through the Sandbird. But a lot of Like, that, it's skill issue. I'm sorry. There's no other way to say it. There's a lot of skill issue when it comes to Super Mario Sunshine.
Behold the Dragon's Claw, Pa Cheng, the Demon Destroyer. I can't
Chuckster
believe I'm
level.
saying this.
I think that's hilarious. Like,
Exactly what I need right now.
Tip, you must light all the magical braziers before you can solve this puzzle. Braziers? Like, like, there are a lot of really stupid ideas. There are a lot of really stupid ideas, but they're all pretty funny. So it's just like... Well, the thing about the pachinko level, here's what I'll say about the pachinko level. It is not intuitive how it works, but once you know how it works, it's actually really easy and not bad at all. Like, the problem that it has is that the pachinko level has totally different physics than the entire rest of the game, where you don't want to touch the analog stick, or like you want to touch it in terms of like holding left on it to make Mario stay left, or holding right on it to make Mario stay right. You don't want to try like controlling Mario because then it breaks. You just gotta like, it's like very different from how but like if you know what you're doing, then actually the controls work perfectly. Oh my god, there's a lot. Also, it's also funny, for the record. I love how many just like weird level ideas they committed to for Sunshine compared to other games. How'd they even come up with the Chucksters? Like, what were they thinking that led to Chucksters happening in the game? But it's so funny. That it's just like, throw platforming out the window. In this level, you will be praying that the Chucksters throw you the correct way. That's kind of just what I appreciate about that game, is just like how the levels are. I think the level design is full of like funny ideas, weird stuff, moments where they just like make you discard half the mechanics and do some kind of other thing instead. You know, haters just want to play Super Mario Odyssey and walk around and pick up 5,000 moons for doing nothing. Sunshine makes you work for it. Did that do anything? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good levels. It's not just the gimmick levels that make it good. It's just like, it's hard to put into words exactly, but just that like they really like made the engine and then we're just like, what what could work in this, and they came up with all kinds of like weird shit. I love the boat. I think the boat is really funny. I think it's like legitimately a good joke that the boat is the last thing you do in the game. Like literally right before the final boss, the final challenge is like a fairly easy platforming section. And then like, by the way, can you control this ridiculous boat? And it's just like, oh man. And again, the boat works fine once you understand it, but it is just like so funny, dude. That's their final test for the player. Is like not, it's just the boat. These guys don't do that much damage, so they're really not that threatening. Also, they kind of make like cat noises. I don't know if anyone else is hearing that. Their death sound just sounds like they recorded like an angry cat. Like that.
Fortune and glory, here I come.
Cool. Get a health potion for whenever I need it. Probably final boss. I'll just dump the health potion. Wait, where am I going? Uh-oh. I'm super confused about the layout of this level. That is not... I am super confused. Huh? How'd I end up back here? Was there a load last time I came down here? I guess it's that, like, we go up there, we do all that stuff, we hit the gong, and then we come back down here, and then maybe it was the gong that activated opening this door, and then the level's just really big, so, well, I don't get it, sure. What does that mean? Oh. Okay. Is this like a trust Indiana Jones, and then we walk and there's an invisible? Yes. I don't know if there's any way to see. Alright, there's gotta be some way to see. I bet if I take out the blue torch, it'll like light up what the path is. It'll light up the path probably. I hope I didn't just... Okay, no, it does teleport me back. I was wondering if there's some kind of thing you could do there. Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. Nearly just ran right off the edge. This is weird and bad. You know, they did apparently just today. Because someone came in here and said it, and then I saw it. I saw it a bit ago. Apparently they are looking to reboot Indiana Jones. I could kind of see them. I see the casting vision there. What are they looking for here? Is there like a design? Oh, here we go. It's on the floor. We want all splits here. And then middle split on that one, which yes. And then what am I turning right now? Middle split, double split. This is just gonna be super annoying, isn't it? Or wait, no it's not. We can just do these all separately. Hang on. I'm stupid. The rings don't affect each other, so we can just like line up all the rings. Oh, I just did it, didn't I? Okay, the other rings were just correct. I was way overthinking what you have to do for that puzzle. Got the pachang. Are we sure this thing is any good? I kind of think that just punching them was working better than the pachang. Oh, wait, hang on. It can... I think if you use it on one of the skeletons, then they actually die. I think that's what this is about. But yeah, these guys are just like beating me up because the throw animation is way too slow. I'm out of here. I have no idea where to go now. This looks kind of suspicious. Maybe if I kill everyone, then that opens. You're not gonna come down here? It takes like 100 hits to kill anyone with this thing. It's terrible. Yeah, there you go. You could see the seam. You could see the seam in the wall that the door was gonna open like that. Ow. This seems promising. That might be the exit. Yes, cool.
现在是好了，因为中国的圣皇帝要带领我们不偿辉煌的命运。
I guess that's the master.
我们相信防线，生意永远小城，曾看见我百姓力。
Well, rip that guy, I guess. I don't know. He's been out of the picture for a little while.
Hey, Yin, wake up. We have to get out of here.
Damn. Oh, okay. I thought she was huge too. Like coming out of the lava. Never mind. But also like wet. This is Indiana Jones. This kind of thing is always happening to him. Well, there's like a Wile E. Coyote moment there where Indiana Jones realizes that he's not standing on anything and then he falls. Temple, destroy the 3 dragon orbs. I would love to. But my thingy doesn't reach that far, I think. I'm not sure if the Pa Chang reaches that far. I can't first person throw it, and it just locks onto her. Oh. What have I done? Okay. Promising? Okay, I got an orb. Okay, I get it. You have to wait for her. You kill all of the skeletons. Then she does lightning, so you get behind a pillar. Then after the lightning, her shield is down, so then you hit her with the thing, and then that reveals the orbs. Leave me alone, I'm healing. Okay. Now you may speak. I walked right into that one. I didn't think the lightning would last that long. Can we get more lightning, or is this gonna... Is she... Yeah, okay, I missed the cycle. That sucks. Alright.
Indy?
Are you all right?
Not that big of a deal. Just a minor diversion. We went to some kind of demon realm there for a second. Room's back to normal and everything.
We've got to get out of here. Kai's men are coming back to finish the job.
Follow me. I saw a passage that will take us back to the surface.
See? That wasn't so bad.
我早该听爸爸的话，嫁给那个银行家。虽
glad
然
you
难
could make
看
it,，
但至少不用跳
You
着
two
脚。
had me worried. I was about to raise anchor and sail for Hong Kong.
Not Hong Kong. Shanghai. Mei Ying and I need to catch a train to Xi'an.
And then what?
Then we pay a visit to Qin's tomb.
Alright, finally.
2,000 years. I think the Emperor is finally ready to spill his secrets.
Well, wait, what's the Emperor what's anyone gonna do? We've got the thingy. We've got the thingy. We've defeated the evil. No, roll credits. Hold up, I'm pulling up the map. Where'd they just say that was? It's like...
Getting in here was easier than I expected.
Where the fuck is Beijing on this map?
More men guarding the place.
He doesn't want to draw attention to the site. It's incredible.
Yeah, incredibly dangerous.
No one's seen anything like this for 2,000 years.
Stop. Don't touch anything. Just stay close and keep your eyes open. Oh!
What's the matter? It's just a snake.
It's a long story.
Alright, made it to the Emperor's tomb. Cool. Got the statues, but like not really. They gonna be in here? No. Okay, well, here's the plan. Here is the plan. We're gonna do some stuff. Here's the plan. I think we're like pretty close to the end of the game, but like not super close. I think we're like an hour off or something. So here's what we're gonna do, because we're not gonna finish this today. We're not gonna finish this today. I am gonna stop here. Yeah, there's like not that much more. But the next game is super short, so we're gonna run a poll today. We're gonna run a poll today, and it's gonna be a little awkward, because after I finish this game, we have to run a poll. But then, if I don't finish this till tomorrow, and then Samurai Showdown is short, which it's probably gonna be, then I'm not gonna have the next game set up. So we're gonna run a poll we're gonna run the Indiana Jones poll today, like for game 86, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this tomorrow, but it's only gonna take me like an hour tops to finish this tomorrow.